This quick screencast will demonstrate Jenkins integration with the Awetest platform. We will walk through a simple integration scenario using the Awetest REST API and the Jenkins Project interface. We'll be using Fat-Free CRM, an open source Rails CRM application, as the application under test. So on our Fat-Free CRM app, we have introduced an intentional bug where the Create New Lead button is incorrectly labeled as Create Newer Lead. To start, we log in Jenkins and build a new project. We're creating a freestyle project, and this is the simplest way to integrate Jenkins with the Awetest API and configure the details. The source repo is on GitHub, so we put that into the URL. Next, we will set the build trigger to run when changes are pushed into GitHub. Essentially, any code changes pushed to GitHub will trigger a new build. There are several different ways to set up your Jenkins project schedule, but for now, we will set up a schedule that will check for code updates every 2 minutes. Lastly, we put in a build step. This will execute a shell script that calls the Awetest API to execute the tests upon successful completion of the Jenkins build. Here we have to define the unique Awetest job ID for the tests we want to execute. In Awetest, you can select a specific job, which is nothing but a set of tests, that you've run in the past, or you can create a job template in Awetest and use the template ID in your Jenkins script. For this example, we will use template job ID 7221, which has a set of Fat-Free CRM automated tests. Now we'll go in and quickly fix the defect. We'll jump into our RubyMine IDE and search for the code we want to change in our YML file and update the text from Create Newer Lead to Create Lead and save. Now in the local GitHub application, we push this change to our GitHub repository. This push to GitHub will trigger a new Jenkins build. Logging into the Jenkins console, we can see a new build is in progress. Upon completion of the build, it will trigger a new Awetest job for the template we defined earlier. Once the build is completed successfully, you can see the status at the bottom, and then you can refresh the Fat-Free CRM page and see that the change has in fact been made and pushed to the server. The completion of the build is also the trigger point for initiating the Awetest job. Going to Awetest Jobs module, we see the job ID 8871 has been created and the tests being executed on one of our Shamisen agent virtual machines. You can see the automated tests running against the Fat-Free CRM app. Once the job is finished running, we can click to expand and view the Awetest report for the job. Here we can see line-by-line details on each click and validation with durations that help identify potential bottlenecks in the app. Awetest also has video playback and screenshot capabilities to review exactly what was executed. So as you can see, Jenkins' ability to orchestrate complex automated build and deploy processes across technologies and platforms, coupled with Awetest's mobile and responsive test automation capabilities, makes for a powerful continuous integration and deployment solution for enterprise, large and small.